Dear viewers, welcome back to the Big Point Analysis, and it's on your favorite channel, Yoleno TV. Here in Yoleno, we say that our work is to get information that you need for your daily consumption, so that at the comfort of your house, comfort of your car, comfort of your anywhere, you just get access to this information. Now, something has been worrying us. Something that I think you share with us, and we keep asking ourselves this question time and time again. But before we get to that question, please, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to our channel if you're a first-time viewer. Aisha Jumwa has been missing in most of Ruto's campaigns. We are not trying to say that Aisha Jumwa has decamped. That is not our point of analysis. But our main question is, why is Aisha Jumwa somehow all of a sudden disappeared? Why has she decided to disappear from the political limelight? She was vocalist until the nomination. I think when Aisha Jumwa first secured her re-election on an ODM ticket, was pretty confident that Ruto was going to be the automatic president of the Republic of Kenya. That is the reason why she decided to decamp without thinking twice from ODM to the Ruto camp. Previously, Ruto did not have UDA in place. Maybe it had been registered, but below the, something that was just not in the public domain. So Aisha Jumwa's journey, you are very much aware about it. I don't have to, to actually reveal some of those facts because you already know them. But you know that she was an ODM until UDA came to be. But she did not resign because the law requires that she ought to have resigned and vied on another ticket, the ticket of her choice. Back then it was supposed to be Jubilee, but Jubilee House was still in chaos. So let's not talk about that history. Let us focus on the current happenings, the recent happenings, and probably why is Aisha Jumwa missing in the political limelight all of a sudden. Being the vocalist person that we know, I think it narrows down to Kilifi's gubernatorial slot. But before we go there, the thing that actually made Aisha Jumwa think twice about going national and not focusing on her ambition was the latest entrant of Kilifi Governor Amason Kingi into Kenya Kwanza. That is the time that trouble started for Aisha Jumwa. That was the second round of trouble. The first round of trouble was the ODM attacks, telling her to decamp, to actually resign, and so that you can contest, because that's what the law requires. But the second pressure came the moment Amason Kingi joined Kenya Kwanza, and I believe you agree with me, my worthy viewer. Now, soon as Amason Kingi joined Kenya Kwanza, because Amason Kingi by default expected that Ruto would actually support Amason Kingi's preferred governor candidate, and this is none other than George Kithi. George Kithi deputized Amason Kingi. Now, I think in the spirit of friendship, or I don't know, whichever arrangement, Amason Kingi decided to pass the baton to George Kithi. So the reason why Amason decamped from Azimio was because he wanted Raila to leave that region to him, so that all the candidates in that region could be par candidates. He wanted the whole of Kilifi to be par. A thing that Raila Amolo Odinga could not agree to, because as a party leader, there are benefits that you get from your members. So he didn't want to hear none. He didn't want to hear anything of that sort. So that perhaps that's the reason why there was a big no to the zoning idea of Kingi. Now, when Jeffer Kingi joined Kenya Kwanza, the expectation was again Ruto would actually leave that region to him again. I think that Aisha Jumwa has been fighting tooth and nail. Ruto is only focused on the top position, so he would even compromise, his members to be able to ascend to power. So perhaps that's the reason why Jeffer Kingi came into Kenya Kwanza. We see that Jeffer Kingi's entrant or added some, some life to Kenya Kwanza. That is a reality. But Aisha Jumwa's ambitions got threatened by that entry into Kenya Kwanza by Jeffer Kingi. Now, perhaps the reason why for our today's analysis is this reason that Aisha Jumwa is suddenly not in the political limelight again after being vocal for all those years. When Ruto toured Kilifi, it was hard for Ruto to directly endorse Aisha Jumwa because Ruto all had to balance between Jeffer Kingi's promise to Jeffer Kingi and also, his promise to Aisha Jumwa, because Aisha Jumwa by default is a governor candidate under UDM ticket. Now we expect Ruto to be supporting Aisha Jumwa 100%, but the recent statistics within Kilifi have indicated that Aisha Jumwa's chances of being a governor are slim. So this is the reason why Aisha Jumwa is worried, and perhaps that explains the reason why she could not go to the interview or the debate that was conducted. Remember, the governor candidates attended, but Aisha Jumwa did not attend. That was, the first loss that she doesn't know, but that is the first loss that she should know that she actually had. Because this debate sometimes give you a chance or a platform to air out your vision, your ambition to the people. But Aisha Jumwa could not attend, so that was to us a minus. The second problem that Aisha Jumwa faced, and this is something that I saw personally while I toured Kilifi for my research study, I saw in a market next to the Kilifi town, there is a market whereby this market is well designed and is actually serving the people. So Aisha Jumwa decided to take that. It's next to a hotel restaurant known as Mtani Village. So Aisha Jumwa took her time to pay those people a visit. Now, as usual, politicians this time round, they believe that the first way for them to communicate with you is to give you money. So Aisha Jumwa took money to that place and decided to use that tool to woo those people into listening to her. But something bizarre happened in her interaction with the locals. Aisha Jumwa was told point blank. Aisha Jumwa was told by the residents that we voted for you on an ODM ticket. Then soon after you successfully got that position, you decamped to another party. You didn't know that we gave you that position because of the party. And which party is this? The ODM party. The residents reminded Aisha Jumwa that this place, you should know, is an entirely ODM zone. Dear ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're viewing this channel and you have subscribed, please just hit the subscribe button and you can hit the notification bell. You can give us a thumbs up. If you're a returning viewer, please just give us a thumbs up and you can comment below. Now, Aisha Jumwa never expected to get that kind of response. She expected that these are poor people in the market, people who don't know, can't reason by their own. So these are people I can easily, change their minds by giving them money. Perhaps this explains the reason why Aisha Jumwa is currently on a charm offensive to secure her future in the regional politics. And that's why she doesn't have time for the national politics. And that is giving Kingi a chance now to be on the political limelight. Because now, like yesterday, Kilifi governor toward Kisii County. He's not vying for any position, despite the fact that Kenya Kwanza has assured him of a position should Kenya Kwanza form the government. Yes, but now for the regional politics, Kilifi governor has left it to George Kithi to campaign. And according to polls, the local polls, Mungaro tops. The second is George Kithi. Then Aisha Jumwa comes distant third. So Aisha Jumwa is on a campaign, offensive campaigning for her future. Doing the mtaani kind of campaigns, because she has realized that the national politics will not favor her now, because the national politics will only favor William Samoei Ruto, but her future is at stake. When ODM had its own by-election, Aisha Jumwa was involved in some kind of war with the locals that led to death of one resident. I think these are some of the things, the decamping from ADM and that event. Those are things that are beginning to cost Aisha Jumwa's political ambitions. And should she lose this gubernatorial position, then Aisha Jumwa will, and I mean will, suffer a great deal. And most of the time when you lose, it is hard to come back to the limelight. But we know that William Ruto might decide to give Aisha Jumwa a nomination. That is sure. Similar to what we are experiencing in Ketu Arguru. Ketu Arguru, if she loses, she might get a nomination. So Aisha Jumwa is sure of a nomination. Perhaps that's the reason why in the previous interview she said that hata msiponipigia William Ruto atanipatia kazi. So maybe she's saying that she has already known that she will not secure this governor's position, but if she loses, she knows that she will be nominated either as a senator or as an MP. Of course, we don't expect her to be nominated as MCA because she will not agree. You can't be up there and clamp down. She'll probably get either secure a senator nomination or MP nomination. Now, I think I have justified the reason why Aisha Jumwa is a worried person this time round. He's so much worried that joining Kenya Kwanza's campaigns in the national politics is a thing that she considers a waste of time because it will affect her a great deal. And she's giving her last or her only chance at the governor position of the Kilifi County. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the end of our analysis, please share with us, what do you think about Aisha Jumwa's sudden change in tactics? Do you think she's fighting a survival tactic kind of game? It's like a dog that is drowning and will literally touch on anything to survive on the water. I think Aisha Jumwa, reality has dawned on her that all is not well in Kilifi County and she must avoid the national politics and focus on her own ambitions, because Ruto has already succeeded in wooing so many people in Kenya, but we're here to see whether she is going to become the president. But Aisha Jumwa has suffered greatly in the regional political scene. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you come to the end of that analysis, please, I'd like to encourage you, first-time viewer, to subscribe to our channel. And if you are a returning viewer, we are so much grateful. And I have to remind you that we are on a journey to 3,000 subs. Please help us share our channel, help us share our link, help us tell a friend that there is a channel known as Yolano TV that is fast growing, and there is a segment known as Big Point Analysis. The Big Point Analysis. This is where we get to give you all the political happenings in the Kenyan political arena. And until we meet again, I'd like to say, be blessed.